And then the next one that you find out about the story is actually the girl. You find out in the sort of Phantom of the Opera sort of thing, where you find out that that Osiris, kind of had a little sort of mini love affair with her in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. And it's then it's a nice sort of sympathetic, poignant sort of romantic sort of scene. And he doesn't want to kill her. He got her to come in onto this most dangerous game, resort or whatever, because he basically wanted her to be his, to be his girlfriend, so to speak. So basically, all these characters, get dispatched one by one. You have Charlie's the first one to die, then Marc Singer. I think it's actually not Marc Singer. I think it's the other guy, Mitch Ryan, I think it is Marc Singer. It's either Mitch Ryan. Mitch Ryan gets shot with an arrow through the chest. Marc Singer gets burned with alcohol, and then you have Mitch Ryan burned with alcohol. Soon-Tek Oh, he goes in and grabs. He's like, I had enough of this. He's gonna go get revenge on himself. And like, what happens is he grabs this knife, grabs the blade, the sword, and it like triggers a chain reaction of like a trick thing. Like it's like a trap, movie trapped. The sword, by picking it up, it basically opens up this box which shoots a flying saw blade and decapitates him. That was pretty. It doesn't really show that it kind of does, but not the whole thing. But you get the idea though. So he definitely does end up getting decapitated. And then the last two survivors are the girl, Jenny Seagrove, and Peterson, played by Michael Beck. And you get this decent sort of fisticuff between who you think might be Osiris, Osiris and Michael Beck. And, he shoots him. You think it's over, but really it isn't, because you find out in a Scooby-Doo kind of bullshit toward a twist that the doctor, played by Roddy McDowall, is not actually the doctor. He's actually Osiris, because he pulls off his mask, and it's the burned face of, the guy, the character that I forgot the guy's name. I can't remember it. It's like, I just saw it last night too, and I just cannot remember the name of the character's name. But I know the actor's name who plays Osiris is Fredric Lehne, and I think Fredric Lehne did a really good job as his character. He was a tragic character. You kind of felt for him, but at the same time, he's a nut job. So basically what happens is he shoots Michael Beck in the knee, practical effect, blood squib. And he's all like, you have to make a choice, to see Jenny Seagrove's character. You have to make a choice, Lucy. Me, you will live with me forever, and he will live, And so he's like, okay, all right. And he basically sends him off on a boat with, he tells him this line. He's like, you should feel lucky, Peterson. You're still alive. And so he basically gets in the boat and drives off, and you think that's it, that's that. But, you can see him looking for something in the boat, so you're thinking he's going to try to get out and try to help Lucy. And what happens is, there's a sequence where Fredric Lehne's character Osiris is about to, basically he blows up the boat, and, of course, Jenny Seagrove's like, no, you killed him, you bastard! And, of course, then you get this crowd-pleasing fun, moment where Michael Beck is still alive, and there's a moment where, Osiris is going to, like, kill Lucy. It's like, if I can't have you, no one will! That reminded me of a Tales from the Crypt episode with Demi Moore. It's called Dead Weight, I think, or Dead Right or something. It has like Jeffrey Tambor in a fat suit, and there's the end of the episode. It's him saying, "If I can't have you, no one will." And it was the same sort of line delivery, and two ugly people. So it just reminded me of that episode. And then he tries to kill her, but Michael Beck shows up. He's got a flare gun, and he points it straight at Osiris, and he's all like, yeah, I do feel lucky. Do you? And then shoots him in the eye with a flare. And you're like, yeah! That was awesome. And then Osiris dies, and then the movie ends, you know, with Lucy and Peterson, you know, in a little embrace. They got off the island, the movie's over. And overall, I really enjoyed Deadly Game. I gotta say once again, thank you, Bill Bon Jovi, for sending this to me. I know I went into huge spoilers, so you might want to watch this later, or you can watch it now, and either way. But the movie's actually on YouTube, so I'm going to have a link down here for anybody who wants to check it out. And for a TV movie, it was engaging, it was fun, it was a nice little update of Most Dangerous Game. The acting, yeah, you know, the acting isn't the best in the world. I mean, some of it was pretty bland, some of it was really bad. Marc Singer was awful in this film. But I didn't mind Michael Beck. I didn't mind Jenny Seagrove. I thought Fredric Lehne did a good job as Osiris. And overall, I thought it was a really fun, entertaining flick, and also had, you know, good, decent bits of gore that I was surprised by. But either way, I really don't know what to say about Deadly Game, unless if I was going to rate it out of 5 stars. I think I'm going to give it 4. I'm going to give it 4. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. It was a really strong flick for me. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. If you can look past some of its cheesiness or cornball moments, so to speak, and you might have fun with it. But anyway, yeah, that's Deadly Game. Thanks for watching my review, and I will see you guys later. See ya.
We're ready! I do feel lucky. How about you?